There we go. Oh, I gotta. There. Much better. All right. So welcome in everybody. Hello. I appreciate everyone stopping by for the beginning. This new series, the second generation that we are going to be going through. I have decided to play HeartGold. I just think this is more true to the story that is like set up with the, how do I phrase this? Like the rival, the canon name for the rival is Silver, which is what is the default name in HeartGold. So I think that's more accurate. The trainer, the default boy trainer's name is Gold, which again is the default in HeartGold. So I just feel like this is the more accurate story. Not that it really matters that much, but I just thought this would be better. So I'm not gonna keep it waiting any longer. Oh wait, yes I am, because my thing is not reading. Hold on. 1 second. I gotta reset my thing real quick. Alright. Now let's see how this goes. There we go. That's better. So we're going to get right into it. Let me finish doing all of this, and there we go. No info needed. I don't need you to help me out here. I got it. Wait, I gotta move this. I opened a bunch of stuff up and I forget to place it where I need it to go. My bad. Alright. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Yeah. Get it over with, oldie. One of your favorite Pokemon games? Oh boy, I can't wait to disappoint you with my opinions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is gonna... there we go. Uh-oh. I lost it. I messed with something. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait to disappoint you. Oh boy. Yeah, I have a lot of strong opinions on these games. Oh yeah. They are games. Don't get me wrong. They are good games. I'll put it that way. They're good. But like I said, I'll get into it more a little bit later. Nah, not right now. Now's not the time. We're enjoying being here. And playing, so I'm not gonna get too far into it now and be a negative Nancy right off the bat. We are gonna go with red again for my name. I know I just said that gold is the default or whatever, but this one we're not gonna go with the default on. The rival I will be going default when I get to that, but that takes a while. So shrink me down. All right, first things. Oh, I can't even edit my settings yet. That's fun. Yep, finally awake. Elm was looking for me. He's a favor to ask. Yeah. There's the bag, the trainer card. Alright. First things first. Options. Text speed fast. Battle scene I'll leave on for a minute. L equals A. Let's see, what frame do I want? Do I want the rocket frame? Here we go. Red frame. I guess I'll stick with default for now. Oh, I didn't save, I don't think. It didn't. Okay. Edit. Confirm. My bad. And then let's save right now. Alright, I'm getting into it a little early. The save times in this game are crazy. And I'm a habitual saver. I save all the time. So, it's that's definitely a negative for me. Is this Kaizo? Do they have Kaizo HeartGold Soul Silver? I don't know. It's not though. It's just plain HeartGold Soul Silver. Yeah, take your Meryl back. They do? Okay. Well, good to know. It shows you how much I play anything like Kaizo and stuff like that, but... Hey, who are you? What am I staring at? Ow! Don't kick me. Jerk. Whoops. I'm losing it. Just started the new game? Yep. Yep. Literally just loaded up the file 5 minutes ago. This is cartridge. I mean, it's being played through my PC, kind of, like to stream it, but it is cartridge. Hey, cool. Save here. Oh, again, we're gonna have to save for 10 minutes. No, yeah, did I buy the game? I wish. No, I've had this copy for a while, but I had to reset my save on it. But no, I do not have the money to buy these games. These games go for like $200, like 150 at least on most places. So no, I don't have that kind of money. All right. Which one do I do? I already know what I want my team to be. So I know which one I'm taking. I'm just gonna let this keep spinning. Where are we landing? Where are we landing? Where are we landing? We're landing right here. So hear me out. This is the worst starter. Easily. I love the other two starters so much better than Chikorita. But what I'm trying to do is trying to make a team out of all of the Pokemon from the generation, so only Gen 2 Pokemon. And the only options for Gen 2 grass types are Chikorita, Jumpluff, or for final evolutions at least, Jumpluff, which has 50 base attack and special attack. And there's one more. What was it? Oh, Sunflora, which has a base 105 special attack, which isn't bad, but like base 70 defenses and base 30 speed. There are no good Gen 2 grass types at all. So I'm going with Chikorita just so I have a decent enough grass type. Because there's another water type I can use, and there's another fire type I can use. But there are no other good grass types in this game for Gen 2. It's crazy. When I was trying to build the team, I was looking and I was like, Bellossom? Bellossom's the same thing though. Well, I used a Vileplume in Gen 1, which, you know, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. But, yeah, no, it's just, there are no good grass types in the game. Bellossom, like I was saying, it's also slow. It also isn't, the greatest on offense. It gets better in later gens because they gave it Quiver Dance eventually. But no, in this gen, it is terrible. I meant to give that a nickname. I forgot. I'll have to do it later. I don't even remember where the name Raider is. So yeah, that's my reasoning. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy. I'm using a Chikorita, and it's still bad. It's just the best of the worst options. What nature did we get? I didn't see. Serious. Neutral. I got a neutral start. Yeah, I think my Squirtle in the last gen was neutral as well. Hold on. I forgot to do this before I started, but... Let me get this in here. Where'd it go? Hey, there we go. I'm also going to be at a huge disadvantage for the first gym, and I'm well aware of that. So we're gonna have to pray. Bellsprout or Execute, those are Gen 1, technically. I did think about using an Executor. I 100% thought about giving up on the only using Gen 2 Pokemon thing and using an Executor. But I decided to stay true. Besides, I also want to try to use Pokemon that I've never used before. That's why I used the Mr. Mime in the first gen. You know, so I kind of want to stay true to those Gen 2 only rules. So yeah, I just think a Meganium would be fun. Houndoom, Lapras, Meganium, Ampharos, Tyranitar, Dragonite. The only problem with Tyranitar is you actually cannot get it until the very last area in the entire game. It's very bad. Unless you can maybe do some cheesy stuff to get it, I'm not sure, but as of right now. Celebi, yes, is also Gen 2 grass, but with it being a mythical, I could do the event. I don't know how early you have to do that, so it's a little questionable, but... And I will say, one of the Pokemon that has been mentioned so far, I won't say which one, is also going on the team. Someone has mentioned another Pokemon I'm going to put on the team. So, I will save here. Actually, I saved in front. I'm not going to save here. I'm going to reset because I'm going to need a good nature on this thing. Like a Modest would be good, even though Razor Leaf's going to be one of our main attacks starting off, but... Yeah, I am actually going to reset for this thing. And then, honestly, though, a physical Meganium's not bad. Its attack stats are the exact same, except its special attack is 1 point higher. It is 82 attack, 83 special attack. But it gets decent enough physical moves. Yes, that's another thing, Corey. Another thing that I cannot stand about Gen 2 is that so many of the Pokemon aren't available until post-game, which is also part of the reason why so many Gen 2 Pokemon... What did I get? Adamant. I actually just got Adamant right when you said that. Yeah, I think I'll just take that, because Razor Leaf's going to be my best attack for a while. I have Tackle right now, so I think I actually will take Adamant. But no, so many Gen 2 Pokemon are not available until the post-game, or very late into the game. Skarmory is only available on Route 45, I believe it is. The one right down from the Dragon Gym. I can't remember the name. I haven't played Gen 2 in a while. Blackthorn. Skarmory's not available till there. Slugma and Houndour are both available only in Kanto, I believe. Yeah, there's so many Gen 2 Pokemon that get locked behind story and behind the game. Larvitar, as far as I know, is only in Mount Silver, which you literally cannot do until you have beaten both Johto and Kanto and the Elite Four at least once. Like, it's... Or maybe even twice. So, yeah, no, it is... Gen 2 has so many problems. And I just can't... I can't get behind these games. People say these games are top 5 games of all time for Pokemon. I can't agree. I'm sorry. They are very good games. Don't get me wrong. I think they are great remakes. I wish they had leaned more into the Crystal aspects of stuff. Yes, I remember how. Don't give me a tutorial, and you're gonna give me one anyways. But they're just not. I cannot give these games the top 5 status that everyone else gives. I could say maybe they're like 7 or 8 if you combine them, but at standalone games by themselves, I cannot say they're top 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, give me your number. I also thought I got running shoes there. I don't remember when I get running. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I remember now. But yeah, no. Gen 2. Definitely, also no encounters. Love that. I'm speedrunning already. Better than the newer games, at least? I disagree. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather have a little bit better performance and more consistency in my games and accessibility than a couple extra features, Pokemon being able to follow me, stuff like that. Like, I'm going to be honest. I would take better gameplay over a little bit of performance. I think the new gen games are overhated. I don't think HeartGold, Soul Silver get hated enough. I think the new gen games get hated too much. I know that's a hot take too. I know people don't agree with that. I think that's accurate. Legends Arceus over Gold, Silver, Crystal. I'll give you over Gold and Silver. I can't hate on Crystal. I think Crystal is the best Gen 2 game. Even with all the problems that come with being Gen 2, I think Crystal is the best Gen 2 game. The only reason I'm not playing it now is because I didn't want to play that old of a game, and I don't have a way to play. I actually do own a copy of Crystal as well. I just don't have a way to play it and stream it. So I couldn't do that one. I wanted to do HeartGold and Soul Silver instead. I don't know why I came up here. I can't do anything up here right now. I'm just walking around right now. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald saved the franchise. I mean, I can't speak for that because I was barely around when Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald came out. But I will say I think Emerald is one of the best Pokemon games created for the time it was created. Obviously, you know, now it hasn't aged as well as others because of, you know, the type chart being changed or added, like Fairy type, which they fixed in ORAS. Physical Special Split, which was just introduced in Gen 4. So there's some things that date it a little bit now, but I still think for the time it was released, I don't have that yet. Why? I'm just walking around. I'm really just walking around. For the time it was released, I think Emerald is really good. Have I done the event with Cynthia? Not in this save file because I just started, but I have done it before and I will probably be doing it here because, last I checked, there were ways to trigger the events in these games without cheats. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, so I think I can do that event. If not, I won't do it because I don't want to cheat these save files. I want to keep them as legit as possible. But what's the Cynthia event? So back in these games came out in 2009. I want to say in like 2010, early 2011, they distributed Arceus or Arceus, however you say it, because you couldn't actually get it in any of the games except by cheating in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So they released an event where you could get an Arceus, and if you brought it to the ruins in this game, you got teleported to a ruins that are supposedly in between the Sinnoh and Johto region, and Cynthia is there, and you go and see an extremely trippy cutscene, and thank you, running shoes. You see a very trippy cutscene, and you get like a whole bunch of lore thrown at you, and then you get to choose a level 1 egg of either Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina, or you get an egg, and yeah, it hatches into a level 1 Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. It's the only way to get a level 1 of any legendary, to my knowledge, barring like Fion or Manaphy that comes from an egg. But yeah, to my knowledge, that's the only way to get a level 1 of any legendary box art legendary. I'll say that it's the only way to get a level 1 of any of those. So yeah, it's really trippy. The cutscene is whack, but all right. I have running shoes now, so now I'm going to run up here. Oh yeah, that's right. You give me the map card too. Oh yeah, if you stick around, like I said, I'm gonna try to do it, but it probably will be very, very late. Hey, appreciate the follow, thank you so much. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do it, but I make no promises. Because like I said, I'm not sure if I can activate it without cheating it in, and I really don't want to cheat it in, so. Alright, let's cool it. Thank you for the likes, but let's chill with the W's. I know Chikorita is a W, but but yeah, so I'm not saying there's not, you have your team planned out already. I do. If you guys ever want to like suggest a team member, I'm open to suggestions, but I do already have a general team planned out. Okay, you give me 8 points. Why did you choose that thing? We went over this earlier. You probably weren't here. There are only 4 total grass types in the entirety of Johto in Gen 2. One of which is Celebi, which is unavailable. The other of which is Chikorita. And then the other 2 are just terrible. It's Sunflora and Jumpluff, both of which have... Sunflora has no speed and like pretty bad defenses, and Jumpluff has no offensive stats whatsoever. Is grass generally just the worst starter type? Honestly, I feel like they've fixed that a lot recently. Rillaboom, you could argue is the best one of those with Grassy Glide and setting terrain. Cinderace is still really good though. Let's see, what was the grass? Meowscarada is pretty good. What was Gen 7? Decidueye was kind of mid. I mean, nothing's going to be better than Incineroar in that gen. Chestnut was pretty bad. Serperior is good now. So, yeah, I mean, generally, I think that's not incorrect to say that it is generally the worst. If we're going by looks, then I think grass starters are usually... if we're going by looks, I would argue water types are one of the weakest. I don't care for a lot of water types by look, but I like them, a lot of them are good to use. Like, Empoleon's really good. I like how Empoleon looks, though, but, like, Sobble's evolution. Inteleon, I can't stand Inteleon, but I know it's not terrible. What's Gen 9's water? Oh, Quaquaval, whatever it is, the duck from Scarlet and Violet. I can't stand the look of that thing. I think it looks stupid in my opinion, but I know it's better than, it's not bad. And then fire types are always just the cool one because they made Charizard really cool, so they had to make every other fire type extremely cool, or else no one would ever, that's just the trait of fire types, is they have to look cool, they have to be, big and, really fiery. Like, the one time they tried to make one that wasn't like a big guy, who could control fire, he was so cool, was Delphox, and Delphox was one of the, it doesn't help that it was going against Greninja, but it was one of the worst received starters ever, I think. Like, people did not like Delphox when it came out. I remember when X and Y came out, everyone was picking Greninja. A very few people were picking Chespin because they thought it was cute before they really knew what it evolved into. And some people were picking Fennekin for the same reason. And when it evolved, it just Yeah, no, it's so yeah, I think fire types are generally the cool type because yeah, people want to. Oh, can you walk a little faster? You are walking at a snail's pace. I think fire types are just generally the coolest one. Like Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken is weak. Default Blaziken is weak for a fire starter in terms of looks, and is still the second best one of that generation. Not counting Mega. Mega Blaziken's cool. But then Infernape, Emboar's weak, but whatever. And then Delphox again. And then, but then they go back to Gen 7 with Incineroar, who's, you know, this big wrestler guy. And then, what was Cinderace, you know, same thing. Big soccer player type. So, I think fire types are just generally, they go into it saying, you know, fire type has to be the one that we want people to pick because it's cool, not because of what it's actually going to do in the game. Also, I agree. I think Chestnut is really cool. I picked Chestnut when I first played X and Y, and I loved him. I love my boy. He'll forever have a place in my heart. I just saved again. See, this is what I mean. I'm a habitual saver. I do it without even realizing it. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Someone stole the Cyndaquil from the... That's the problem here, is that now he gets a Cyndaquil. So he gets the cool starter, and I get the leaf. Chose Greninja because the show made him look great. Oh, trust me, if I had watched like the anime or seen... I didn't realize I raised the leaf. If I had seen anything before I played the games, I probably would have played Greninja too because it looks awesome. Like, it's easily my favorite of the three. I think it's almost everyone's favorite of the three. But I didn't. I got the game on release day, and so I had no idea what any of the final evolutions looked like. So I went with Chestnut, or Chespin at the time. It was the one. Why Chikorita? Lack of grass types in this game. I'm trying to use only Gen 2 Pokemon. There's not a lot of them for grass type. There are better fire and water types I can pick, but there's not any better grass types. So I went with Chikorita so I had a good grass type. I gotta do one thing real quick. Alright. Had to check something real quick. What's going to be your final team? I guess you'll have to stick around and find out. You'll have to follow me and find out. I'm gonna be streaming my whole journey, so you'll have to come back and find out. Won't be many fire type options either. There's enough. Hey, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. And no, I'm not playing Soul Silver. I am playing HeartGold, but same game. You know, just different. Legendary, couple different version exclusives. Why am I saving so much? I'm just panic hitting the save button like I'm gonna lose my save file when I haven't done anything yet. Alright, let's fight. See, the difference is the fire type options though, they made it better in HeartGold and Soul Silver with the Safari Zone. You can get Houndour a little bit earlier. I think you can get Slugma in there, but I mean, that's Slugma. I'm trying to remember. There was one more that's not terrible in this game. I'm not fully healed. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Let's see, what was the other? There was one more Gen 2 fire type, I swear. I missed Tackle. Oh no, it's over. It's Jover. Okay, that didn't do that much. We're good. We're good. Entei, Slugma, Houndour, Magby. Yeah, see, that's the thing, too. If I really wanted to, which I'm not going to, if I really wanted to, I could use an Entei. Because it's a Gen 2, and you get it early enough. Once it starts roaming, you can get it whenever. So technically, Entei would be, like, an option. But I do think that's a little bit of cheating, because it's kind of, you know, a legendary, and you get it at level 40 when you can you can be, like, level 30. And Ho-Oh. That's true, too. I am playing HeartGold, so I get Ho-Oh early, too. So, yeah, I have a lot of fire-type options, but... And then water types, you know, you have Totodile, you have Marill, you have Chinchou. I'm scrolling through a list right now. Politoed is technically Gen 2. Quagsire. Slowking, but you can't get that because it's a trade. Quillfish is Gen 2 water. Remoraid and Octillery and Mantine. There are so many Gen 2 waters that like are so good. That's the problem with picking Totodile. Because I wanted to pick Totodile. But that's the problem, is there's so many good Gen 2 water types. There's no room to put on a like if you had a Totodile. If you were doing like a monotype run of Gen 2 and you wanted to do water type, you'd be set. I can't go that way. I gotta jump down the ledge. Yeah, all right, my Kingdra, that's another one. Yeah, but you got to trade for it. Corsola is also Gen 2. Yeah, see, there's so many Gen 2 water types. Let me heal with Mom first. Not that I... Wait, you don't heal me in this game, do you? I have to use the thing in here. Prefer Lantern with Volt Absorb. It's definitely nice to have a water type that resists electric. Same thing with Swampert only having one weakness is very, very nice, because water type is a really good defensive type. So only having one weakness makes that thing way bulkier than it really should be. I don't remember if I just hit OK if it would do this or not, but I'm going to name him Silver anyways. Hey, never a bad idea to beat cancer. The more L's cancer can take, the better. I'll give you this egg. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to take the challenge, but you gotta, let me go first. Yeah, Violet City's gem. I'm actually worried about that. Togepi hatches out of that eventually. We don't actually get it yet, but yes, eventually it does hatch into a Togepi. Do I gotta talk to this thing? Yes. I know it's something in here. All right, let's go talk to our mom. I think we have to, right? Do we have to talk to Mom in this game? We're gonna find out. Oh, that's right. We don't have to, but... sure. Normally I wouldn't, but you can get some decent things with her saving your money, so... And plus, money usually isn't that hard to come by in this. Oh boy, we gotta do this. Yeah. Show me how to catch Pokemon. Yanma and Swinub with their evolutions being available. I mean, yeah. Technically, those are Gen 4. I don't think I know I don't have either of them planned for my team. I'll say that much, but I don't know. That would be kind of a gray area that I didn't really consider all that much, but So, and there's also another thing that I don't know. It applies in Fire Red, I know, and Leaf Green with Golbat. How you can't, technically, no matter what its friendship is, will not evolve into a Crobat in the main story until after you've beaten at least partway through the islands afterwards. I know that. So I don't know if that's the same thing in this, where they won't evolve into their Gen 4s until after you beat the game. I don't know how that works. I've never tried it. Cutscene is slightly shorter if you pick the girl. You know, I don't have a problem with picking the girl. I always pick the boy because I am a guy, so. They are part of the Pokédex? Okay, that's good to know. I knew they evolved when they learned Ancient Power. I just didn't know if they actually evolved in the main story, if they would actually do it or not. But if they do, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I had either of them. Let me double check that, I guess. I know I didn't have either of those ones. No, I did not have either of those on my thing. Bug is a hard type to fit. You kind of have to build around Bug type if you want it on your team, especially a Bug flying, because that quad weakness to Rock, you really need to build around being able to resist Rock. Which, I mean, I technically could. You know, I have a pure grass bulky starter, but it's not on the list this time, but... Raising bugs can be frustrating. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of bug type. I really like a lot of bug type Pokemon. I just don't like raising them because they too many weaknesses. Too many weaknesses, and they don't hit anything. They don't hit enough super effective, I'll say. New playthrough? Yeah. Yeah. HeartGold, Soul Silver, very, very fan favorite games. Not my favorite games. I'll say that much. I have a lot of qualms with these games, but they are good games. I would give them a solid, like, 7.5 out of 10, maybe closer to an 8 out of 10, but they're just people. They have a certain select group of people online that think they're 10 out of 10s, 20 out of 10s, and I can't agree with that. Big W on Crystal being your favorite. Love to see that. I agree. Granted, the reason I like Crystal so much is because I actually enjoy modded Crystal. Specifically, Speed Choice is what it's called. It's basically a modification where a lot of the story is skippable and text is instant, and you don't have to mash through it. You can hold down a button. It's meant for like speed running and doing challenges in it, which I really like doing. So that's why I like Crystal a lot, and I do own a copy of it, so you know it's close to my heart. It's not like I just randomly picked a game. Yeah, I guess I should get as many numbers as I can. But, and then Emerald, obviously a W, and Platinum a big W. You picked good games. Yeah. Let's see. Are you Joey, or is that Joey? I wasn't paying attention. I think you're Joey, right? No, you're Mikey. Never modded before. See, you don't... Modded isn't really the right word, because it's not... You don't have to, like, get a copy of the game, like, dump a cartridge for a ROM or anything like that, and then do a bunch of stuff to it. You can get the file online, like, pre-done, and you can just download it and play it immediately. You just gotta know where to look for it. But it's... So, like I said, modification, or modding it, is not really the right word. It's just not the, you know, default. You're not a trainer. Yeah. I am gonna skip past you right now because well, I mean, you don't really have any bug type moves. No one mentions Black and White much. I love Gen 5. You don't you don't go on Pokemon social media very much, do you? Gen 5 is like the fan favorite generation, and for good reason. Gen 5 is how I'm gonna phrase this, how I've phrased this to people before. If you were teaching someone Pokemon, or you wanted someone to get into Pokemon, if they were gonna get one game that you said play this and you will like learn the franchise and be good, I would recommend them Platinum. It's a definitive game. There's no version exclusives. The story is straightforward. The mechanics are all good. That's good. But if you wanted a game or if they were okay with playing a couple games, like they wanted to get into the series, I recommend Black and White and then Black and White 2, because those games have the best story, some of the best Pokemon ever introduced. Like those games are fantastic. Black and White are my favorite Pokemon games, easily. Black and White and Black and White 2. Is there a way to get Soul Silver or Heart Gold on emulator? Yeah, I mean, you can find stuff online that can help you with that, and then just you pick a random or whatever emulator. If you're on mobile, I can't help you as much. There's different, things you can get from mobile, and I don't know how well it would run on mobile. But always hear love for Gens 1 through 4. Yeah, I mean, Gen 1 through 4, I think that's more nostalgia for people, especially like Gens 1 through 3, I think, is nostalgia. Gen 3 has a little bit more. Gen 1 and 2, I think, is just nostalgia. If anyone's gassing those up, it's all nostalgia. Because I'm going to be honest, they're not fantastic or as fantastic as people want to say they are. I should be able to say that. I just played through Gen 1, so. And I'm playing through Gen 2 right now. This game is nostalgia on YouTube. I see you. Yeah, it is nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I like I said, I think this game is good. For all the stuff, all the problems I have with it, I do think it's still a good game. It's just not a top 10 fantastic game. Even when it came out, I had problems with it. Like, it was so cool of like, oh wow, look at, I don't know why I went in there like I have Flash already. Like, look at all the, you can play Johto. I had never played Johto at the time. I own a copy of Crystal now. I didn't at the time. So I was like, wow, look at, you can go through 2 regions. It was super cool. But then when I actually was playing the game, and it's like, kind of one-dimensional in terms of like it's a straight line. Despite the region being split at Ecruteak City, it's still a straight line of how you go. I did not mean to jump down there. Oh wait, yes I did, because here's the item. Like, very few other games, and I think, did I say not top 10? They're top 10. I don't want to say they're not top 10, but people say they're top 5, and like my top 10, if we're counting games together, would be like Platinum is 1, not Diamond Pearl Platinum, specifically Platinum. Platinum is 1, or Black and White 2 is 1, excuse me. Then Platinum at 2, Black and White regular at 3, then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon at 4. Personally, this is gonna sound crazy to people. I think Scarlet and Violet are 5. I think Scarlet and Violet are very good games. I think people get blinded by, I said this in my TikTok short and my YouTube short or whatever. I think people get blinded by the performance issues and don't pay attention to how good of a game that really was. And I think it's right now just kind of, let me get out of this battle. I don't know why I'm just sitting here. I think it's kind of on brand to hate on Scarlet and Violet. I think people just do it for clout. I don't think they're that bad of games. And then I'd say probably HeartGold and Soul Silver at 6 or 7. Ultra Sun and Scarlet over HeartGold and Soul Silver, yeah. I don't think that's, I mean, I know it's a hot take because people won't agree with it. I just don't think that's that crazy of a take. Ultra Sun especially, those are some of the most complete games that we have ever gotten Period. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are like the most complete games. They were the last games with a full Pokedex. They had Mega Evolutions and Z moves, a full story, complete story, the most Pokemon because they added new ones from regular Sun and Moon. It was a fresh take on the series. The gym, no gyms. It was the trial system and stuff. I can't say I completely. Oh, please don't battle me. I don't think you battle me, but I didn't heal up. Okay, phew. I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are very good games. I think they don't match up to like Gen 5 and Platinum, but I think they're still very, very, very good games. Oh, actually, I lied. Emerald would be number 5 probably. So then I would bump HeartGold, Soul Silver to 7, I think is what I said. 6 or 7. HeartGold, Soul Silver, definitely top 3. I can't agree. So here's my main, I've said this a little bit, but here are my main problems with HeartGold and Soul Silver. Is one, they had the feedback from regular Gold and Silver that people were giving. The level curve is bad. There's not enough access to all Johto Pokemon. The gym leaders in Johto don't use the Mons they could to like build their teams. Like Faulkner could have a Hoot Hoot. He could have Hoppip is technically flying, and he doesn't have either. He has a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto. He could have a Murkrow. That's not too broken for this, but they don't. They didn't fix any of that except they made a couple of the Mons a little bit easier. So like you had that much. The graphics are better, sure. All of the events you're mentioning, yes, that's good stuff. But Gen 5 had, some events too, and I would rather have content in the game. Like a lot of those events aren't accessible anymore without cheats or other methods to get into them. So yes, those events are cool, but now they're uh-oh. Oh, hi, hello. I cut out there for a second, apparently. Hi. So as I was saying, a lot of those events are really cool, but they're not accessible anymore. So you can't really count those as features to me because there's nothing you can do with them. So there is a Pokemon I want to catch. Oh wait, I need Pokeballs. I have a couple, but I want to stop with them. This is not going to be a member of the team yet. Give me 10 of these so I can get a Premier Ball. And then, how many potions do I have? What's the current team? It's just the Chikorita. I have 9. Okay, I don't need any more. I'll save some money. Let me go do this. Let me run down one thing I want to catch real quick. I can get it in this grass. I know I can. Gym 1 or 2. I'm right before Gym 1. I got to do Sprout Tower and then I will. Okay, I didn't realize I could find that here. Ow. That's gonna hurt. Never mind, I forgot Leech Life sucks in this game. Get it? Leech Life sucks. Yeah, I'll see myself out. They were intended to be the last games in the series? Yeah. Because I know they probably said that, but I don't think they were intended to be the last games. I think they just wanted to make sequels to the first games, and then they didn't realize how much people would actually fall in love with the games when they made them. Like, these games genuinely got a cult following that I don't think they understood that they would get. I think they kind of just thought, oh, it'll be a neat little thing. People will kind of like it, and then we'll just, fade out and go work on other projects. And then people loved it. Like, So, fun fact. I did not realize I could find this here. I saw one in the cave a minute ago, but it was only level 2. I'm adding a Zubat to the team. It's not going to stay as Zubat, obviously. Whoops, that's too small on that one. Zubat is team member number 2. That's too small again. These boxes are throwing me off. Give a nickname to Zubat. Not right now. I'll think on these. So that is not the Pokemon I wanted to find here. That's not. That's not either. Another great Pokemon, and I'm gonna kill it for the experience, but not what I wanted to find. Can I even find what I wanted to find here? I hope I can, because it's nighttime. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. I'm not going to be able to take on a flying gym without something super effective against flying, so yeah, it's a Mareep. Plus, that'll help going into Bugsy, too, in the next gym, because his ace is a Scyther, which is part flying type, so that'll help there, too. Because Chikorita will be fine in the second half of the gyms. Not really, I'm just kind of coping. But the first half is not going to be fun. Like, literally, Faulkner, Bugsy, Price is Ice type, Jasmine is Steel type I can't really touch unless I can get a move that's super effective against it by then. Oh, don't need you. But yeah, there is a lot of gyms that a Grass type does not do good in. In fact, I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the only gym that Chikorita is even super effective against would technically be Chuck, because he has a Poliwrath. Like, it's not the right type, but he does have a Poliwrath, so he would technically be weak to, and I think he has a Primeape as his other Pokemon. I think he only has 2. And it wouldn't be super effective against that. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this Chikorita is going to be super effective against a single gym in Johto. But when we do eventually go to Kanto, you got Brock, you got Misty, Surge it'll be easy against Surge because I resist a lot of his attacks. Like, there's a reason Bulbasaur is the most broken or second most broken starter in Fire Red or in Gen 1. If you're going by like super effectiveness against gyms. You can get a Mareep egg in the Pokemon Center? Can you? How about the only egg you got was the Togepi egg? And that's technically not available yet. It will be soon, but I'm starting to think Mareep might be a day-only encounter, which is really unfortunate. Let me look this up. That's correct. On the route, not the... Let's go for the crystal. No, you can find Mareep here at night. It's only a 10% encounter, but you can find it here. So, we'll just keep running around for a minute. Thank you for missing. I don't know how I didn't get away. Alright, I'll give this a couple more tries. And then I'll go see if I can get the that egg you're talking about, because I don't feel like being here all night for one Marie. And I don't know if there's a way to change my... I don't want to change my whole clock because I don't want to mess stuff up. Because I know there's some timed events that you can't... if you change your clock, it screws them up. And I want to try to do a lot of those, so... Come on. Alright, I'll do 2 more real quick. Try to find the Mareep. If not, I will go look for other things. There is one other thing I could go get besides a Mareep. Okay. Congratulations, you leech life me. For 1 damage. Come on. I didn't look at your nature. I should. Think Mareep is a daytime encounter. It's 20% in the day. It doesn't tell you your nature. It's 20% in the day. It does have a 10% chance of spawning at night, it said when I looked it up. So you can find it, it's just rare. Minus speed plus special attack. That's bad. I'm probably gonna get another one. Where are my manners? How are you? No worries, no worries. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Just excited to get started. So also, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm not using a Quagsire. As much as I would want to, I'm not this time. Okay, well, I am going to catch this. Because this is another thing that I can get that will help. Vine Whip, that's fine. That did nothing. Okay. Let me switch out to you. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Apologize, I'm trying to catch a couple things. I'm not paying super much attention to who all is joining and everything, but I appreciate everyone stopping in. Appreciate the likes. I saw that. Thank you. 1, 2. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm catching this. This is the Onyx trade. It's more consistent. I believe it comes with Rock Throw, or at least gets it relatively quickly after. So I can just do that. And then I don't have to worry about the Mareep. Oh, wait. I wanted to... Well, I'll come back in a second. I wanted to catch another Zubat, because this one is a terrible nature. Like, it's the exact opposite of what I would want. So... level do you get? How do you down? Oh, wait. Do you not get that? Oh, it's... okay. And then you get that. Okay. Is it you? Yes. Bellsprout. Take this thing I just caught 2 seconds ago. It has a lot of emotional attachment to me. This will also be easier than the Mareep because I don't have to worry about raising it from level. I don't have to run around for 5 minutes trying to hatch it, and then I don't have to worry about it getting, having to level it up and stuff. So again, not a permanent member of the team. Okay, you don't come with Rock Throw, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure you get it relatively soon after, so. And the other advantage, the other good thing about getting that Onyx too, is that helps against Rival with his Cyndaquil, where Mareep technically wouldn't. Oh, excuse me. Onyx at least resists fire. Why is Zubat's cry so much louder than everything else? I don't know why, it just seems like that cry in specific is louder. For the record, I still have, it is a 10%, 1 in 10 to find this Mareep, and I still have not found one. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Well, now I gotta catch it, because I know for a fact I won't see another one. That did nothing. Wow. Chikorita? Yeah. I'm trying to use all Gen 2 exclusive Pokemon. Or not exclusive, but Gen 2 introduced Pokemon. And there are very, very few options for Gen 2 grass types. So I decided instead of trying to make a bad one work and take one of the other starters, I can get a better Pokemon of the other starters types and just deal with a decent, like mid to decent grass type. Hoppip, yeah, Jumpluff isn't that good though. It only has 50 base in both attack stats. Really fast, but it can't do anything with it. And then the other option is Sunflora, who is decent attack stat, but really weak speed, low speed. What Gen 2 water type am I using? You'll have to stick around and find out. It's not Quagsire, I can tell you that, because we've seen about 8 Woopers and I haven't caught one yet, so it's not going to be Quagsire. But there's a bunch of other ones we were looking through earlier, like there's Lantern and Chinchou, Marill, Mantine, Remoraid, and Octillery. I'm missing a couple. Corsola. So there's a bunch of Gen 2 water types. So all of those are on the table still. Okay. I really did not think this thing would be this hard to catch, admittedly. And if it's gonna keep growling me, I'm going to keep weakening it, but alright, I'm gonna be negative attack by the time this thing's done. Catch something and name it after me? You know what? Sure. You can have this Mareep. It's not going to be on the team for too long, but sure. Why not? I'm feeling nice. I'm going to capitalize it like this because it'll bother me if I don't. Whoops. 9706. There you go. Oh, great. You're already calling me. You should use Skarmory. I would if I could get it earlier than after the 8th gym, or right before the 8th gym. Yo, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got you. Let's see. Lax Nature. That's whatever. It doesn't matter. That's actually pretty good, because I'm going to be using this thing a lot against physical attacks, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Scizor, again, really, really good Pokemon. Just, I don't have, well, actually, that's not true. I could trade for something if I wanted to, but Are Trade Evos patched? Nope, this is a completely default save file. I technically could, if I wanted to, like, install or get a way to put my cartridge, like the ROM, on another thing and then find a way to trade it. I could try to do something like that, but I don't. Post game locked? I don't think so. Appreciate the follow. Yes, Meganium Gaming. We are in fact gaming with Meganium. Yo, appreciate all the follows. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all the love. Yes, this is the one time Meganium benefits from being... Hey, wow, all the follows coming in right now. Thank you guys so much. Really, I mean it. Bleef, I assume that's pronounced Sue. I don't know for sure, but... And then Kai, thank you so much for the follows. Metal Code is locked behind post game. Maybe to pick it up. I can't remember if you can thief it or like catch something and take it off of it. I feel like you can, because like that's how you get Kingdras. You have to find a horsey and get it off of that. I know. Like there's one you can find in the game somewhere, but you might be right about that. Metal Coat on the ground might be a Pokeathlon. You can get one in the Pokeathlon? Okay. I will say, for all the hate that all the slander that I give HeartGold and Soul Silver, the Pokeathlon was one of the coolest things they added that they never brought back. I could do without Pokemon following me. I could do without the weird Safari Zone gimmick with the moving around stuff and all that. I could do without that. I just... Ow, that hurt. I just don't care for like the level curve and stuff. But the Pokeathlon was goated and should come back. Is this a regular playthrough? Yes. No Nuzlocke, no anything like that. Maybe in the future I'll come back and do one, but right now I'm just playing a regular. I'm just trying to find another Zubat. Zubat? Wow. Zubat. Because this one I have is not great. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I can't even run away from a Rattata of the same level. Come on. What emulator is this? Official Nintendo 3DS hardware. Don't discount Victory Bell. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, crit, whatever. I don't really mind. I actually wanted to use... I just finished up Fire Red. I think I remember... you or someone very similar with your name, so I swear you were in some of the streams, but I wanted to use a Victory Bell in my playthrough of that, but I played Fire Red and I didn't realize that was a version exclusive of Leaf Green, so I had to go with a Vileplume instead. But I don't discount Victory Bell. I think Victory Bell is actually really good. I think a lot of physical grass types don't get the respect they deserve because people are so used to a lot of the good grass moves are special, but physical grass types are not bad. What game is this? This is Pokemon HeartGold. Soul Silver is the same game, just a little bit different story and some different version exclusives. Haven't really gotten to anywhere where that would come up yet, but didn't realize you had Chikorita. Yeah. I'm never opposed to using multiple of the same type of Pokemon on a team if there was multiple that I wanted to use and I could build around it. But in Gen 2, if I'm using only Gen 2 Pokemon, I would almost rather omit a grass type completely than try to build multiple grass types. Dude, can I run away from anything? I need to just switch. I don't know why I still have this thing in front. I've been talking and I haven't been paying attention. I probably run away from a Zubat or two. Do you have Thunder Wave yet? No. So you in front to go. Leafeon is fun, but it's a torture to build in Gen 4. Yeah. Because I think you get, what, Razor Leaf when you evolve it, and then you're stuck with that until, like, level 50 where you get Leaf Blade. And then you get, like, no other good physical moves in Gen 4. Yeah. No, Leafeon, another Pokemon that I always try to use whenever I play through, like, Diamond, or, Platinum, was 61. Yeah. I always try to use it and make it fit, and then I just realized that, yeah, it's not worth it. Thoughts on Heracross for this playthrough? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I do already have a fighting type planned, and I'm not sure if I could fit that on the team without having a very, very strong flying weakness, with already having a Meganium that is completely flying weak. Not completely flying weak, but, you know, like that, so. But I wouldn't be opposed to it. I like Heracross. And this would be the best, well, one of the best games to use it because it gets a decent move pool in this. Dude, what, have I just been blanking out and skipping on all of the Zubats, or have I just actually not seen any? Female Chikorita, 12.5 chance. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even see that. I didn't even pay attention. Like, I saw that it was female, but I didn't even register the fact that that was only a 12.5 chance. I do know that now that you say that, but I just didn't even think about it. That's cool. Poor Glaceon, who expects you to bring a level 50. Yeah, no, Glaceon is sadly the single worst Eevee evolution, and it's not really close. Okay, well, there's another one. It's female. Not that I have a problem with that. I don't think that's as rare in Zubats. Okay, I don't like how much that tackle did, though. That probably means you're minus defense nature. I'm not going to risk hitting you with another one. Restart over and over to get a female. Sometimes those, like, 12.5% is 1 in 8. That's not that bad, but sometimes it is, like, it feels like it's 1 in 100. Like, it feels like you never hit it. It's crazy. Have you used Pelipper and Ruby Sapphire Emerald? I actually have before. I do like Pelipper. You're plus defense. You're plus defense, and that did half. I'll catch one more because I have one more slot in my party and see. If not, I'll settle for that. I mean, it's a regular playthrough. Abilities don't matter, or natures don't matter that much. Six levels higher, yeah, I know, but it's a Chikorita. Has like base 30 attack and yeah, so nature only gives +1 at such low level. I know at low level it does, but I mean, I plan on taking this team up to like, oh, excuse me, geez, bourbon. I plan on taking this team up to like red, and he's like level 80s, so at that level it would matter a little bit more. That's kind of why I'm trying to get decent-ish, like. Is Chikorita my favorite, or was my favorite? Favorite for Gen 2 is Cyndaquil for me. Chikorita is actually my least favorite. Hey, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, Chikorita is actually my least favorite of the 3 Gen 2 starters. If we're going overall starters... Oh, so I find another Mareep before I find 2 more Zubats. That's... overall starter. Let me think. It's not going to be any of the Gen 1s. Sorry, Charizard. It's not going to be any of the Gen 2s. Swampert would be up there. I really like Swampert. Blaziken would be up there a little bit. Yeah, sorry. It's not going to be any of the Gen 5 ones either. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'll get back to you on that. Bastiodon 1 through 10? 9. I love Bastiodon. He's terrible in battle, but he's I think his design is really cool. Alright, here we go. We got another one. Hoping for a Swampert shout-out. You'll always get a Swampert shout-out from me. I do really like Swampert. That might be the answer, to be honest. Okay, so this one has better defense at least. Didn't do over half. What Switch game is Bastiodon in? He's technically in Sword and Shield with the DLC. If you Switch game, you didn't specify. He's in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't remember if he's version specific. Let me check. Gen 8. Brilliant Diamond. No, he's not version exclusive as far as I can tell. Yeah. So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, wait, that's right. This just says revive. You can get it in either game, but the fossil itself is probably version specific. You're right. So it's Shining Pearl. It looks like what it says. But yeah, and he's in those ones. And then, oh, sorry, I just whacked my mic. Legends Arceus is also a Switch game. He's in that, yeah. So see, a lot of these answers are all true. All Switch games that he's in. But no, I think Bastiodon's cool. Like I said, really bad to use in a fight. I would probably never use him in a playthrough myself or in any sort of competitive format. But I think he is a cool looking Pokemon. Alright, caught this. Let's see what it is and let's actually do something. We've been here for an hour and a half and we haven't even fought the first gym yet. Minus attack plus defense. Not what I wanted. Soul Silver, Heart Gold, but same game, just a little different. Strategy for the Miltank. Figure it out when I get there. I have poison powder on my Chikorita right now. I might have to stall it out, to be honest. I'm not thinking that far ahead yet. So Reflect, that's true. Bayleaf does get Reflect too. I forgot about that. You're right. Let's see. That's true too. A female fighting type, that is super important. Because it has Attract. Now that you say that, you are 100% correct on that. So 70 to 90. Honestly, I might take the minus speed one because, I mean, spoiler alert, not really. It's going to turn into a Crobat, and that has 130 base speed. I think I can give up a couple points in speed and get special attack because then I can run it mixed. So I might just end up sticking with this one, even though that was why I wanted to catch a different one. But just want to say real quick, thank you to everyone who's joining right now. I see I got a lot of people in here. I want to appreciate every single one of you who's watching. Thank you for all the follows, all the likes on the video or on the stream, all the views. I appreciate it very, very much. Might make you underspeed, but you shouldn't. I mean, if I underspeed, I underspeed. The other one is minus special defense, which means that like I might outspeed, but then I might not be able to take a hit, as opposed to being able to outspeed and like Crobat is decently bulky, so I'm not necessarily worried about the bulk. And then bold, if that were minus special attack, I would keep that immediately. But with being minus attack. How do you check perfect IVs? I'm not 100% sure in this game. I think eventually you find someone to tell you, but I'm not sure. And yes, to answer that question, I see I am playing this. This is cartridge. This is official hardware. I'm not emulating. At least not right now. I'm not opposed to emulating. I don't hate on anyone who emulates. I get it. Accessibility is a big thing, but this is cartridge. Someone in the battle frontier? True. That sounds familiar now that you say it. You're a shard person, right? Yeah. Alright, so I got all my stuff. I'm healed. Let me put you in front. And then put you... Chikorita just can sit in the back for a little bit. Let's go up here. I didn't think you. If buying isn't owning, pirating isn't stealing. I mean, I've heard a lot of convincing arguments for piracy, and I'm not gonna condone it. I don't condone piracy, obviously, legally, but I understand why people do it. I don't emulate a game unless I own it physically, and even if I emulate it, it's mainly because I just want to play it on my computer if I'm at my computer, rather than having to, you know, take my system, load it up on a little tiny screen, and, you know, carry that around everywhere. So I'm not saying emulating is the end of the world. Can't find the game anywhere else, it's fine. The other thing on top of that is that even if you can find the game, especially HeartGold and Soul Silver and Platinum and stuff, those games go for like $150 retail anymore, like people reselling them. So even if you can find them, you might not be able to afford them. So I'm not going to hate on someone for being, you know, financially sound and or financially secure or whatever, and not spending $200 on a single video game. What version of this? Pokemon HeartGold. I could probably put that on the... I wonder if I can find... We listen to music for a minute. Music's good. Trying to find the soul. There we go. I did find what I wanted. Alright, now let me come over here and add this in. Can you transfer emulated save files to the original? Yes, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe you can. If you have the software to do that. I make that a bit smaller up here. Or I guess I'll put it like right here. That shouldn't be blocking anything. If it does, I'll move it in a minute. And then this I'll put down here in the corner. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to keep clicking this. Did that crit, or did I just do damage? Thoughts on final team lineup? I have it a rough outline set right now of things that I would like to use. I can't guarantee I'll get all of them and, you know, do it all how I want it to, especially because there's a couple things in there. Like the one thing I have is technically a like 2% encounter rate. I had to look it up to make sure it was even possible. So I'm going to try for that one, and if I can't get it, it's not the end of the world. But if I can get it, I'm going to try to do that. Alright, please level up. Alright, I'm going to have to switch here. I can't just keep clicking Leech Life doing 1 HP. On the Slugma egg? I can't send you up. I have mixed feelings on Slugma. I think it's a whatever. Hey, appreciate the follow, Joltik. Thank you so much. But I think it's a cool Pokemon, but it's not a good one. It's slow. It's relatively frail for how slow it is. Like, if it's going to be that slow, it needs to be a lot bulkier. Typing is really bad. But if you need an early fire type and you didn't take Cyndaquil, I think it's probably a good option because there are limited fire types in this. Oops. What about Growlithe? I would use Growlithe, but I'm trying to use only Gen 2 Pokemon in this. So, like, I played Gen 1 and I only used Gen 1 Pokemon. This, I'm going to try to only use Gen 2. Then, in the next game, I will, when I play Gen 3, I'll try to only use Gen 3. I'm going to put this down here and make it a little bigger, actually. It'll block the cancel button, but that should be fine. I have Supersonic now, so this is at least another form of damage. Hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. Okay. Not ideal, but... we take it. We take it. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Okay, got a crit. Take that. Hurt yourself? I'm telling you, to everyone who's joining now and didn't see my any of my Fire Red stuff, I'll tell you this: I have the worst luck you have ever seen with hacks in this game. Whenever the opponent is confused, they will never hurt themselves. Whenever I'm confused, I will hurt myself 4 times in a row. Whenever they get paralyzed, they'll move every time. Whenever I'm paralyzed, I will never move. I have the worst luck with it. As you can tell by the fact that this Bellsprout was confused and didn't hit itself a single time. So, yeah. Hey, double follow. Thank you so much, both of you, for those follows. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have the worst luck with follows. That's, you can tell where my mind is. With hacks. And Jacob, yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Paralyze heal. And guys, don't be afraid to follow me. I don't have it up right now, but I am Redwood, the exact same as my TikTok handle or my any of my other handles, 2Ds for Red and Wood, on all platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Feel free to follow me over there. I stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously with TikTok, so if you want to watch over there, you can. You're not going to miss anything. And I post YouTube shorts, same as my TikTok shorts, and soon, very soon, I'm going to be posting long videos too. I have one in the making right now that I'm script writing and editing out and stuff, so you have that to look out for. But yeah, so I appreciate all the follows, all the views and stuff. Just want to say thank you to everybody. All right, so this is That is, what, 4 or 5 turns of confusion and not a single time of hurting itself. I'm down to 4 leech lives. I should have gone and healed at the Pokemon Center before this. Another crit. I've gotten 2 crits before it, and it snaps out turn 1. That's what I mean. And then he crits me right back. And I miss. I can't, you can't make this stuff up. I told you, I have the worst luck. No confusion. No, I missed a supersonic. Still 6 turns of confusion, not a single time it has hurt itself. That's 50%. It just crit me again! This is crazy! That's crazy. I relate to this so much. I think the game's out to get you. I think the game is out to get the player. I think they does it on purpose. I missed again. If this crits, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it didn't, but I missed again. Isn't that 75 or 80 accuracy? Okay, got it this time at least. I wasn't even paying attention to I hit that or not. I looked down for 1 second to check my phone. Supersonic is 55%? Yeah. I knew it was bad, but... 8 turns, or 7 or 8 turns. See, I've lost count. Not a single time of hitting itself in confusion. I'm out of leech lives. Switch to Chikorita? Yeah, I will here in a second now that I'm out of leech lives, but... I want to try to keep as much of the experience on... 9 turns. 9 turns, no confusion. That is, what is the odds of that? Someone do the math on that. I can't do the math right now. Something about pressing record or start streaming where the game just begins to hate you? Apparently. Except I've always had this luck. Every time. 10 turns. 10 turns, no confusion hits. That is insane. Like, that's actually insane to me. 10 turns, no confusions. Crazy. All right, turn 11. 11 turns. 11 turns. That's insane. If you get confused, you hit yourself every single time. You're darn right about that, you do. Thank you. 12 turn 12. 12 turns of confusion, and then I miss a tackle. And then I miss a tackle immediately after. That is... I just don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say, man. Hurt yourself to finish it. Nope, of course not. Why would you? Oh, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't. Thank you. Yeah, you would say thank you. You only had 1 Pokemon hit itself in confusion. Nope, I did not mean to go back down there. I was holding left, not down. Now I gotta go back and heal. Get my leech lives back because I used 15 leech lives. No, I could, just for right now, turn this on. I think that's a good feature, having the automatic run. Don't get me wrong, but I don't find myself having it on very much because, like, then when I get in grass, I want to walk. And I can't remember if you can hold B to walk. Can you? I'll test that out here in a second. No, you can't hold B to walk either. That's the problem. If you could hold B to walk when you had it toggled on, it would be fine. But just I find myself wanting to walk occasionally more than I find myself constantly needing to run. So, but it is a good feature. I understand why they did it, and I appreciate the thought behind it. I got the item that was down here, right? Yeah. X accuracy. You're very funny, game. Oh, there's the encounter I was waiting on. I forgot you could find you in this part of the game, but not today. Alright, I meant to talk to him, and I ran past him. Oops. Another Ghastly. Hey, at least you're level 5 this time. You'd be more worth killing, but... I'm glad I got away from that. I was waiting for that to say could not escape. Supersonic. And I missed. Starting off strong. Try again. Miss again. I'm about to give up. You know what? I am going to give up. It's not going to hurt itself anyways. How much has this even doing? Like, I know that one didn't do very much, but was that a low roll or was that an average roll? It seems like it was an average roll. Crit, of course. You crit. Why wouldn't you? Goopy, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. What water type am I planning to use? You'll have to stick around and find out. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to get it. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's going to be a while before I find my my water type, but any plans for a ghost type? Let me double check. No. I mean, the only options would be the Gengar family or Mischievous, I believe, was the only one added. Unless I'm forgetting one. So it would have to be one of those two. And I wouldn't use the Gengars because they are they're Gen 1. And Mischievous is at least has the evolution in this game technically, but it's that would be a Gen 4 mon technically, and then it's, you know, it's still not fantastic. Miss Magius is good, but it's not the greatest thing ever. It's Mono Ghost, which is a good typing. Let me switch. I know this isn't going to do very much, but oh, I didn't even have Thundershock. Yeah, I really need to train you up, because you really need Thundershock before this gym. Vine Whip. Okay, finally got the static paralyzed. You'll never be Mustard. Mustard was my Raichu from the from my Fire Red playthrough. I swear that thing had a 100% static rate. Every time something would hit it, it would get static. I appreciated that. This Mareep is clearly not that same level, because that took like 4 Vine Whips to get. You could prove me wrong here. You could get one immediately. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. My bad. My bad. I respect it. I respect it. But it doesn't matter, because you're still not going to get paralyzed a single time. And you crit me again. That's like 6 crits in this building. Can I not get crit that much, please? Respect the gen exclusive uses as a layer of difficulty. That's kind of the idea. Because I could just use, you know, Gengar, whatever else is broken in every game, and then just breeze through it. But that's not, doesn't make for good content, for one, and two, it doesn't make for good gameplay. Like, it's boring using the same things over and over again, or using things that make the game super easy. I want the game to be a little bit, you know, challenging. If this were like a Nuzlocke or something like that, where the whole point is to be super challenging and to, you know, basically force you to lose, then I might stick to some of the more broken things as much as I could. But just for a casual playthrough, just to, you know, re-experience the games, really, I'll take a little bit of a self-added difficulty. Alright, didn't mean to encounter something. Thank you. And alright, now that I'm in battle with him, I will be right back, guys. I gotta go get some water and go to the bathroom, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. You're level 6, so I'm gonna super... Okay, cool, I land first one this time. Let's see, what did I miss? Just did a Soul Silver run. My final team was Tyranitar, Dragonite, Meganium, Mamoswine, Crobat, Ampharos. Can you get... It must be the Safari Zone. I didn't know you could actually get Tyranitar before Mount Silver in this game, but if you can, that's really cool. Very, very broken team, but I respect it. If you're willing to train them all up. Hey, cool, got another... I just had to go away for a little bit, reset my luck. And I beat the... wanted an Espeon on my team, but I figured out how to get him too late. Yeah. I understand that. I feel like it's not really... A lot of Pokemon aren't really explained... See? I told you. I just had to go reset my luck. A lot of evolutions aren't explained too well. Especially in these earlier games when you might not have... You know, you don't have a guide necessarily. 3 in a row. That's penance for my earlier luck. I'm never going to complain about my luck ever again. HeartGold team of... Pikachu, Quilava, Jumpluff, Heracross, Noctowl, Umbreon, Miltank, Marill. It's more than 6, but I get it. And all good Pokemon. Soothe Bell is a lifesaver. Oh, I bet. Let me heal up my Mareep because I don't feel like running all the way back, even though my Zubat is also almost out of juice. One of these guys has, like, a Pidgey or something. I swear. Maybe it's just the Elder, but I swear one of them had a Pidgey. And that's what I've been waiting for the Onix for. Wait, I just saw that gift. Thank you so much. I didn't even see that. It must have been while I was gone. Thank you so much. Okay, you're confused. I guess I'll switch to Mareep. I thought about switching to Onix, but knowing me, he would break through confusion and Vine Whip me. Yeah, see, exactly. Alright, I spoke too soon about this Mareep. I was saying how it never gets statics or whatever, and then it's gotten every single one that it could since, so... Okay, and then it immediately gets crit again. Wow. That's nice. Come on, man. Oh. I just want to get out of this tower. Alright, level 8. Do you get anything? Nope. Alright. One more. If I could go back, I would do Lapras, Espeon, Tyranitar, Typhlosion, Dragonite, Mamoswine. I mean, that still looks like a really stacked team. I think no matter which way you slice it, your team would have been good. Alright. Love to see that. I guess I'll leech life here once. You should use Wooper. Not this time. I love Wooper and Quagsire, don't get me wrong. But there's another ground type that I already had planned. I hope there's more than one ground type so that doesn't ruin who it is. But it's another ground type and then another water type as well. Mainly the water type is one I've wanted to use for a while and never had a chance. So that's why. But how many crits have I gotten against myself today or whatever? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Vine Whip isn't even like a move that has a high crit rate. That means those are all natural crits. Rhydon? No, because Rhydon's Gen 1 technically. Although I wouldn't be opposed to using a Rhydon in a playthrough. I actually really like Rhydon, aside from the fact that it's hoo-hoo. There we go. Get you in there. Besides the fact that it's quad weak to water and grass, and then it's weak to fighting and steel and ice and whatever. Like, it's so many weaknesses with that type, but Let me click bind here so I have some residual damage. Chinchou, I'm like I said, I'm not gonna say which or what it is. You'll just have to stick around and find out. I can just say it's not gonna be Quagsire because I would have caught a Wooper on the other route when I saw like 20 million of them and I didn't. So, well, I'm glad I got that bind off. I also don't know how much a Screech is really gonna do here. I also said it was a ground type I wanted to use. I didn't say I was 100% going to use it. It was mainly the water type that I wanted to use that was going to conflict. Can you wake up? And now you're getting growled. Oh my lord. You are still asleep? Does Gen 4 have max sleep turns? Or could I be asleep for like 10 turns? Okay, I was gonna say, I should wake up this turn. I guess I could Screech you to try to offset it. Okay. Oh yeah, there's way more Gen 2 ground types than I thought. I was worried I gave it away by saying that. No, we're fine. Streaming from PC or actual DS? Actual DS. 3DS technically, but... Or 2DS technically. It doesn't have the 3D, but... Well, okay, I guess I can't say... It's streaming from my PC, like the video is on my PC, but the game is from my... However you want to phrase that. Can't stand emulators. They have their time and their place. I'm not going to say I can't stand them. I understand why people do it, but this is the real deal. I have my cartridge. Come on, just wake up one turn. That's all you gotta do. Thank you. Favorite starter? Gen 2, Cyndaquil. Although Totodile is like right behind it. Still very, very close. Overall, someone asked earlier, I'd have to think about it. Early contender would be Mudkip. That whole line, well... That's not true. Mudkip and Swampert would be up there. Marshtomp is whatever. But that would be my early contender. There's a couple newer ones that I really like. So I'd have to think about that. Maybe if I get enough likes and people saying they want it and everyone subscribes to my YouTube and stuff, and I can start putting out those long form videos, I will do a there's a grid that someone made where you can input all of your favorite Pokemon or whatever. Like it has like Gen 1 favorite normal type, water type, fire type, all that stuff. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. If not, really cool. If I get enough subscribers on YouTube and stuff to where that would be, you know, a video that people want to see, I will more than happily do that, because I've been meaning to go back through and redo it again anyways for myself, because it's been a little over like a year and a half since I've done it last, and I want to see if my opinions have changed at all. But yeah, so I guess that's just to say subscribe to my YouTube. So yeah, so you don't miss out on any of my content. As I say, I blanked on the word because I was talking to this. Is this meant to be like certain mons only? Not necessarily certain mons only, but I'm trying to use only Gen 2 mons. So you see the Zubat right now, which yes is Gen 1, but it does eventually evolve into Crobat, which is from Gen 2. Weeb, thank you for the follow. feels weird saying that, but thank you for the follow. Moon Diamond, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so it's I'm trying to use only Pokemon from the generation I'm playing at the time. So like when I played Vagabond, appreciate the follow, thank you. Yeah, when I played Fire Red recently, I just finished. I used only Gen 1s. This is only Gen 2. I just saved. Why am I saving again? Stop me. Talk to him. And then next, when I play Gen 3, I'm going to be using Gen 3 only Pokemon. So. Alright. You know, the least you could have done is heal me before this. Alright. We're starting off strong. You know what? Growth yourself. Go ahead, because then you do... Oh, wait. That only raises special attack? Isn't Fire Red only Gen 1 until post-game anyways? Yeah. I mean, most games are primarily only the Pokemon in the game. I mean, like, Gen 5 is only the Pokemon in the game until post-game, but Gen 1 specifically, yeah, is because it's only the Gen 1 Pokemon. It's really for games like this, like Gen 2, where there's a lot of Kanto Pokemon in influence, and Gen 3, there's a decent amount of mix. Gen 4 is pretty good about mainly only having the Pokemon it introduced with very few sprinkled in. But yeah, it's mainly for situations like this where there's a lot of... Curtis, thank you for the follow. I want to do that too, but I catch too many mons for my own liking. Eventually in this game, I want to go through and catch every mon that I can. Eventually. I'll probably wait till like way post game when I have a bunch of extra money and I can just buy a bunch of Ultra Balls and go through and do it. But I do want to try to complete as much of the decks as I can in this. Because I'm the same way, you know, if I see, especially if it's like a new game that just came out and I see a Pokemon I want to catch, I'm going to catch it. Like, even if it is from an older gen, if it's one of my favorite Pokemon, it's like, I meant to click bind there, but just don't hypnosis me. Peck, that's fine. Okay, I didn't say crit me. I did not agree to that part. Kappa, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Okay, I did not say that. Stop, or I did say that, but I said not to do that. But at least I got the bind off, so you're taking a little bit of damage. Alright, let's wake up here. 1 damage. Thank you. Let's wake up. It's a good day to wake up. Or not. Apparently you're tired. Another crit. 2 crits. Really need you to wake up here now, buddy. I think you have to wake up here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's max turns, but. So you take 1 more peck, then I gotta heal. Another crit? That is 3 crits! That is 3 crits on this one Pokemon. What is going on? At least you didn't click Hypnosis again. And then you missed Tackle. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. The luck's coming back. 3 crits in a row. 2 in a row, I think it was. But only, I meant just 3 in the span of like 5 turns, 6 turns. Still way more than it should have been, was my point. Yeah, good. You better miss. Yeah, miss again. Perfect. Okay, you got out of bind. That's a little unfortunate, but... Fun fact, Onix has a lower attack stat than Oddish. And that's why that didn't do any damage. Staying in here because I want the experience. Switch to you so you can get a little bit as well. Maybe get a paralyze. Okay, that's a little annoying. Although that raises your special attack, and to my knowledge, you don't have a special attack, so you can keep clicking that as much as you want. Because Vine Whip is physical. If this were one gen previous, where there wasn't a physical special split, which would have made Vine Whip special, I'd be scared right now. Anytime you want to get a static. Anytime. Thank you. About time. Okay, and you got the paralyzed too. That's good. All right. Cool. You know, I never checked the natures of the... I mean, it's not like it matters because they're not permanent team members. But I never checked the natures of my Onyx and Marie. Plus speed, minus defense. That's really bad. And plus defense. Oh, I did check that one. Plus defense, minus special defense. I did check that one. Okay, so now I can... Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, no, no. Now I can escape rope out of here. I don't know why I set L to A, to be honest. I'm trying to cycle through menus and I can't even do it because I don't have the proper buttons, but... Alright, let me heal up here. And then I think I should be able to take down Faulkner just with brute force and sheer numbers, but I will have to look to double check. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Alright, let me lead. I think you probably get Thundershock before the Onyx gets Rock Throw. Yeah, this is the only way to do it. I was hoping there was a way I could sneak up on him and not have him have to approach me, but... Level 9. Yikes. Should be good. Yep, only 3 damage and got the static. Perfect. Crit here? No, I was gonna say, couldn't have asked for a better turn if I got the crit, but still a good turn. Alright, now I need you to actually start getting paralyzed, though. You are not listening to me. I said you need to get paralyzed. You need to be unable to move because of paralysis. There weren't the clear walkways around? No, there were. Hey, appreciate the rose. Thank you so much. Appreciate the gift. But no, there were walkarounds. I'm just saying I wanted to battle. I need to battle the trainers anyways for the experience, and I was hoping there would be a way I could walk up and talk to them rather than have them, you know, see me and walk over. No, there are the walkways around. You could skip them, but. Also, I was talking and not paying attention. Did this thing get paralyzed a single time? Maybe once. That entire fight. Alright, please tell me you get Thundershock. Nope. Hopefully you get it at level 10. Yeah, see, like, you can walk on these here and go around, but I want to fight the trainers, so. Alright, quit your yapping, just get into the battle. only level 7. That's not going to give me as much as I would like. And you're sand attacking. Alright, you're already missing. We're getting you out. Tag out, tag out. You clicked it again? Is this the egg Mareep? No, I managed to find one. 10% encounter. Appreciate the follow, Anthony. Thank you very much. But no, I managed to find one on the route to the south here. I thought about getting that one because it took me like 30 minutes to find the Mareep. Maybe not 30, maybe closer to 20. But it took me a while to find it, so I thought about just getting the egg one, but I'm glad I didn't because I would have had to train it up from level 1. Would have had to run around for like 5 minutes trying to hatch it. Decided to get the egg one for the better stats. No, I mean, there's no problem with that if you plan on using it. I just don't plan on using it for very long, so. Same with the Onyx here. I don't plan on keeping this Onyx forever, so. I'm gonna screech you. Or not. I'm gonna miss. Oh, because I'm minus accuracy. That's right. I forgot. Alright, I missed again. Can I land this time? Hey, cool, I landed one. Switch out here. I don't feel like being like minus 5 accuracy. Why do you keep clicking that? Stop! We're also on a platform, like, 100 feet in the air. Where are you finding sand to keep kicking? Would have kept the Onyx. I had someone to trade, but the Mareep made my team. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I am, too. I mean, it's already a traded Onyx, so it gets XP a little bit faster, and that's what kind of sucks about the item trades. Is that you have to, you know, trade them and you have to have the item. You can't just like trade them and trade them back unless you have it, so. Is this Faulkner? No, not yet. It's the trainer right before. You level up here? Okay. Rock throw? At level 9, rock throw? Yes! Perfect! I'm never gonna click Harden. Not me? What's not me? Okay. Getting out of here. I'm gonna go heal real quick, and then it's Faulkner time. Are you trying a Nuzlocke? Not today. Not with this playthrough. But I won't rule it out for the future, for future series and stuff. But for right now, it's not what I'm doing. Sorry, I was looking at something else. You planning on evolving your Onyx? Nope. Nope, this Onyx is only a temporary party member because my Chikorita and the Chikorita and the Zubat are permanent party members. That's why they're on the layout. But the Onyx and the Mareep are only here because I'm facing a fighting gym, and neither of those would really have a chance. So they're just temporary. So, and actually, speaking of that, I'm going to put my Zubat in front so we can get a little bit of experience, and I'm going to take that berry from the Onyx before it gets wasted. Let me save in front of Faulkner. I like your team. Thank you. I like it as well. Alright. Whoops. Whoops. What? No, 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 no. I thought I was out. There we go. Ampharos is a great party member. I agree. I really like Ampharos. I just not using him this time. All right. Let me switch out now to the Onyx. Tackle is good. A crit. All right, whatever. Almost one shots. And you click Sand Attack. My playthrough went Cyndaquil. It was a pain holding off on a water type until Gyarados. Oh, yeah. I get that. Water. I think if there's one type that I would prefer to have sooner than later, it would definitely be water. Water types are very, very important. And that's what kind of stinks, is that I don't exactly know, because I'm trying not to look up too much information. I've had to look up a couple things, but I'm trying not to look up too much, so I don't know exactly when I get access to the water type I was planning to use. So that's that kind of stinks a little bit, but okay. I'm gonna switch here to get my accuracy back, and just so I don't die. Cool. Static. That's what I was kind of hoping for when I brought this in, but I didn't actually know if it had a... You don't want spoilers? No, I mean, spoilers are fine. I've played the game before. I'm just trying to keep it fresh for myself, so I don't want to look up too much information and then, like, oh, exactly where do I find this? Exactly where do I find that? What level does this learn that? I kind of just want to act like I'm experiencing it for the first time without actually experiencing it for the first time, because I can't ever go back. But oh, you have that. I forgot about. Okay, I'm screeching you. You don't need a water type until you beat Morty for Surf. Yeah, and there really isn't even that much surfing in this game too, which is kind of nice. And I missed the rock throw. Oh, let's not miss this time. Okay. That's how you were when you played your most recent playthrough. Played it when I was 10, now 20. Yeah, I mean, it's similar for me. Like, I've played it once or twice in the middle, but never all the way to red. I've kind of just, played it casually. But yeah, this time, is going to be the first time I'm playing it all the way through since I was a kid and played it, for the first time. So, oh, thanks for learning Thundershock now. I'm really glad you got that now. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. League badge, hooray! Up to level 20, and Rock Smash, and Roost, which I don't even have a use for right now. Yeah, TMs can only be used once. The greatest idea that the company ever had. That was sarcasm if it wasn't apparent. I hate one-use TMs. Discovered something. Yeah. I want you to carry an egg. Thank you. IMO, this is the best Pokemon game. In my opinion, it's far from it, but it's an opinion for a reason. I can't tell you you're wrong. Whoops. Not here. Not here. It's the Mart in this game. I thought it was the Pokemon Center, but it's not. It's in the mart. Heal me up. Alright. What's my favorite? So I was talking about this earlier. If I had to pick a favorite game pair, it would be Black 2, White 2 would probably be my favorite. If I have to pick one specific game, I'm not going to pick, just Black 2 or just White 2. I would pick Platinum. It's one of those three, technically, or one of those pairs of games would be my favorite. So, oh wait, hold on. I need to go buy something real quick. Oh, I also need to get that, duh. So firstly, let me grab, whoops, don't need that many more. Let me buy 10 more Pokeballs so that I can get another Premier Ball. Whoops, nope, buy. I don't need Super Potions yet. This is what I needed. Just need one. Do I have anything to sell yet? I don't think so. You can have the X accuracy. 475, that's not bad actually. Yeah, okay. Lure Ball, Moon Ball, Friend Ball, Fast Ball, Love Ball, Level Ball, or Heavy Ball. Ooh, if you're asking my favorite of those, probably either... Wait, what is that my mom? Oh. Okay. I was like, wait, you're not the... I just realized that. Alright, give me the egg. Playing HeartGold for the first time and it's really good. It is really good. They are really good games. I just don't think they're the best games ever like people think they are. And to answer the question, I think I was saying, yeah, probably Fastball. I like the look of the Fastball a lot. Because it's kind of like a Quick Ball, except it's with different colors, because I don't like the ugly blue and the yellow on the Quick Ball together. But the Fastball is really good, because it's got like a yellow and an orange, so they're mixed. It looks better, in my opinion. And I know they're different uses and stuff. I'm just saying they look similar, so... What player is that in that? Ah, Rams. Alright, now I can go up here. The Togepi egg, yep. Who is it, you? Hi. Rock Smash. Okay. That I'm going to teach. Because I believe, yes, Onyx can learn it. And I'm not keeping this thing around anyways, so I'm fine with it learning it for now. Forget Bind. It's nice to have for the damage, but I don't need it. It's not necessary. And now I can actually go back in here. You want to evolve it? Not this Onyx, nope. It's just on the team temporarily. Whoops, why did I go in the Pokemon Center? See, I look at chat and I respond to a chat and I just completely forget what I'm doing. I want to go over here. Cool, appreciate the follow, thank you so much. I want to walk up here and it's Hyper Potion right there. There it is. And now it's time to go explore the ruins for a little bit. Hooray! Could have done this earlier, but just wasn't feeling it. So I don't think I get anything here. Bum 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 bum. All right. Oh, I checked that just completely randomly. All right. That's the main one. Nothing in there. Yep. Yep, I don't actually need to do that. I need this. Escape. How do I escape? I wonder. Oh, cool. It doesn't actually use it? I didn't remember that. That's better than the original games. The original games, it consumed the escape rope, so I'm not going to complain about that. Energy powder and heal powder. So nothing fantastic in here, but a couple good things, a couple neat things. All right, let's try to get this done real quick. So that one goes there. That one goes there. Nope, that one goes up here. This one goes there, and then this one goes over here. And then I fall. Yeah. Unknown report. Hooray. I'm not going to be capturing every single unknown. Sorry. Sorry, not really sorry. Alright, run away from you. Although, these probably wouldn't be bad to grind on with my Zubat, because as long as the hidden power is not something super effective, it can't really touch me. But was the shiny Manaphy ever gotten? I don't know what shiny Manaphy. I know there is a distribution right now through Pokemon Home. Shiny Manaphy ever gotten? Yes, actually. I believe shiny Manaphy is one of them. Pokemon Home distributions. I know they've been doing a lot recently where if you complete a certain Pokedex, yes. If you complete the Sinnoh Pokedex for, I think it's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, on your Switch, and you transfer those Pokemon, or at least enough of those Pokemon, to Pokemon Home, and you complete the Sinnoh Pokedex in Pokemon Home, you get a shiny Manaphy through there. So actually, yes, there is a way to get shiny Manaphy. And then I think you can technically shiny hunt it, can't you? If you have copies of the egg or whatever that you can get from the, was it Pokemon Ranger? Don't quote me on if you can shiny hunt it for that one. I don't remember. But I know you can get the if I had done one live? No, I've never done one live. I wouldn't be opposed to shiny hunting live at some point, but nope, I have never personally done it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to complete as many of the Pokedexes as I can throughout this so that I can build up, hopefully, a living dex, but then also, you know, enough of a Pokedex to complete a lot of those challenges that are coming up, because as far as I know, there's no expiry date on them. So we come down here, talk to this guy. Gives me the Miracle Seed, which is perfect for my Chikorita. It's not trash. I don't know why that's the second option over there. walk through here. I don't want to get too many encounters. Ah! I'm about to fight one of you anyways when I talk to this guy. You doing a Pokemon challenge or just a regular playthrough? Just a regular playthrough. The only quote-unquote challenge I'm doing... Thank you for the like, I saw that, thank you. The only challenge I'm really doing is that I appreciate the follow, thank you so much. I'm only using Pokemon from the generation of the game that I'm playing. So like, in playing Gen 2, so I'm only going to use Gen 2 Pokemon in this. That's the only sort of challenge I'm doing. Otherwise, it's just a normal game. Alright, first turn Confusion Break. Just beat this one, didn't do the event, still leveling. Yeah, no, I get that. Especially because the level curve in this game is one of the interesting points, I guess you could call it. One of the negatives. Carlos, thank you for the follow. I'm also playing this. Forgot Crobat is Gen 2. Yeah. Yep, Crobat is Gen 2. Zubat and Golbat are both Gen 1, but Crobat was introduced in Gen 2. Sean, thank you for the follow. Astonish. I was kind of hoping for Wing Attack, but... Ah, excuse me. Level 80 to 89 running. Nice. Pidgeot, Feraligatr, Blaziken, Venusaur, Mewtwo, and Dragonite. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good team, especially for the post-game. Meganium vibes? Oh yeah. Heck yeah. I'm approved that it's underrated. I don't think it's underrated at all. I still stand by the fact that it's probably the worst starter Pokemon out of all of them, but... Hey! Appreciate the gift and the 10 coins. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the likes. D, thank you. Run from you. At the Heart Home Gym with an Umbreon just to find out he gets no Dark-type moves until level 36. Yeah. A lot of those evolutions either get one move right when they level up occasionally or nothing for a while, so... I think it's the worst, but the starters in general are pretty strong compared to regulars. Oh yeah, definitely. I think the worst starter is still better than a lot of, you know, regular Pokemon. That's for sure. Alright, I was kind of hoping you would hit there. Can you this time? Nope. Alright, I'll give you one more. One more shot. Come on, buddy. One more shot. And you missed. Alright. Excited to see your journey as champion. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to be champion of a lot of different regions by the end of it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I can't see it. Yeah, I didn't add it to the layout because it's not a permanent team member. So I didn't feel like, you know, adding it when it's just going to come off in a little bit anyways. But for right now, it's on the team. Probably just until I get another party member or two and I start needing the space back, but so yeah, right now it's just the Chikorita and the Zubat that are our primary team members, but Alright. Oops. I mean to stop running, and I forget about it until I'm in the grass already. Okay. Took me 20 minutes to find one of these things earlier, and then now I'm finding them left and right. Hey, appreciate the heart again. Thank you so much. Might have to download Soul Silver and play along with you. Feel free. Feel free. I welcome all, any and all forms of, what would you call it? Companionship, I guess. If you're just now joining in, thank you all for stopping in. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Candy. And thank you for more gifts. Really, you are too kind, D. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you're just now joining in, I am Redwood. I am playing through every Pokemon game in order. Well, not every Pokemon game, but all of the main series games, one per title. But I'm playing through them in order leading up to whenever Pokemon Legends ZA releases. Hopefully we get some info about that in the next week or two. Pokemon Day is the 27th, so hopefully by then we'll have heard something, or then we'll hear something. But yeah, whenever that comes out, I'll probably be switching to that for, I don't know, a week or two, you know, just to let it run its course, and then I'll probably get back to it, back to the other games. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by and checking out the stream. Thank you all so much. Appreciate all the follows, all the views, all the likes. Really, it means so much. I started out and didn't know how long I was gonna do this for, how far I was gonna take it, but seeing all the encouragement and all the good vibes in the community makes me feel welcome and appreciated. So I appreciate it so much. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop. I'm playing a Pokemon fan game right now. Which one? I played a lot of fan games in my time. Only so many times you can play through the original games in the span of a couple, years consecutively before you have to. Yeah, I was wondering if it was that one. I like that one. That's my favorite Pokemon fan game I've ever played, was Reborn. I have 100%ed. Thank you for the follow, Marak, however you say that. I have 100%ed Pokemon Reborn, done every side quest, completed the Pokedex. I even shiny hunted every single legendary. There's an all gen mod? I might have to go back and check that out then. I haven't played it with that. I just played the default whenever the most recent main update or whatever came out. I played that and 100%ed it. So I might have to go back and check that out sometime. Synthesis. I mean, it's better than Growl, but still probably won't use it very much. Not sure what I should run with a Chikorita. Want to use a different team, maybe a Vulpix. Yeah, I mean, Vulpix is good. Use whatever Pokemon you want. That's the beauty of Pokemon, is that even the Pokemon that aren't super duper strong still have at least some use, especially in a playthrough when it's not meant to be, the most high stakes gameplay. You can really experiment with some new things and try different things. It's really cool. I always like that about Pokemon, is how much experimentation you can do. Alright, you're just gonna keep splashing. Can get strong with the Firestone, but that's later in the game. Yeah. But that's just kind of the nature of everything, Not everything evolves as soon as you get it. You kind of gotta use the base forms a little bit before you can get into a lot of the good stuff. So I just realized you were level 15. Yikes. I really do need to start using my Chikorita more, because that thing is not going to get used at all. Michael, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. My Chikorita is not going to get used at all in the next gym. Gym after that, it should get, or it can, but just want to say appreciate all the follows. If you want, make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's Redwood, the exact same, REDDWOODD, 2 double D's on each. Pause. But yeah, make sure you follow me on all of my other platforms, so you don't miss out on any of my content. I do YouTube videos. I haven't actually posted any full long ones yet. I posted the same shorts that are on my TikTok, but you don't want to miss any of that content. And I'm also on Twitch, so really make sure you follow so you don't miss out on anything. I appreciate all the views and all the likes. Like I said, it means a lot. It really does. Hardest battle was the one right after the 18th badge where the fonts are taken away. I don't remember if I remember that one exactly. I remember the fonts being taken away. I remember that, but I can't. Oh, wait. I was thinking the 17th badge. The 18th badge, yes. Now I know which one you're talking about, yeah. Because I played it before the 18th badge was released, and you could only get up to the 17th badge, so... Yes, no. Reborn is very fun. That is... If anyone watching ever wants to play a challenging fan game that is, like, genuinely challenging, not just, like, a Nuzlocke or anything like that, but has actual, like, strategy involved, Reborn is a perfect mix of challenge and fun and good story. I really like Pokemon Reborn. Make me want to restart your Soul Silver? Do it! Let this be a sign. I wouldn't call it edge. It's full. It's over the line of edge. It is into dark territory. How are the starters? You have access to every starter in Gens 1 through 7 if you play the base game, and apparently there's an all Gens mod that I didn't know. Hey D, I see you on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I see you chatting. But yeah, apparently there's an all generations mod, so you probably have access to every starter in Gens 1 through 9 at this point. Let me switch here. I forgot how bad training in Zubat is. I honestly kind of wish I had just left it and caught one later, but it's fine. It adds to the experience training it now. So your first Pokemon, can you pick one of the 21 starters? Yep, any of the 21. And like Dragon Candy was saying, if you play, there's a mod apparently where you can play with any of the generations, and you can pick from one of, what would that be, 27? 3 times 9 is 27. And you can also, there's also built-in randomizers and other codes you can use when you start the game to get different starters if you want to do like a challenge. Like there's one you can start with an Eevee, there's one you can start with like a Porygon or something like that. And it's for all genderless Pokemon. So no, Pokemon Reborn, if anyone here is looking for a new Pokemon game to play, they want to try out something a little bit more challenging and a little bit on the, like I said, it's over edgy. It's full on into the dark side. But is it a DS ROM or a GBA ROM? Neither. It's actually it's an executable game that you would play on your computer. Can't unfortunately play it on a system, as far as I know. It has to be on computer, but. All right, got a flinch. Alright, not getting any more flinches apparently. Ow! Stop critting me! Stop it! Nope, you can play it on your phone. You don't have to play it on PC. I believe they do have a mobile version. And even if you only have like a laptop, you can still get like it does not take a lot of power or like performance to play the game with, and at least get through it. So really, you don't have to have like the best system to play it. It's pretty accessible to everyone. What's the name? This is Pokemon HeartGold. The game we're talking about right now that's a standalone fan game is called Pokemon Reborn. Yeah, give me the old rod. Respect for picking Chikorita? I mean, it's more out of necessity than anything else, I'm not gonna lie, but I appreciate it. I also think the Johto starters are pretty good. A pretty good set. Usually there's at least one that in every bunch that people don't care for. I think Johto's up there. You don't give me anything. Chikorita's cute. I agree. I think Chikorita's cute. It's just $1 million. I'll take it. But it just sadly suffers from item here. Chikorita just suffers from a case of the not very good syndrome. HeartGold Soul Silver was my first Pokemon game, so I have heavy bias. I get that. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Ruby, and I was talking earlier, I think Mudkip is in the running for my favorite starter. Mudkip and Blaziken are both really high on my starters list. Sceptile and Trico are up there, but they're not towards the top. They're probably mid to high. But where can I play this? This I'm playing, it's on my cartridge from my 3DS, but there's places on the internet you can find to play games. I'm not gonna say where or distribute or anything. Well, I'm not distributing, but I'm not gonna say where. But you can, if you look hard enough, you can find it relatively easily. Genuinely likes every Pokemon, no exceptions. I get that. I don't think there are very few Pokemon I think are like ugly or bad. Very, very few. For the longest time, I couldn't even decide my favorite Pokemon. And then I really sat down and thought about it and did one of those, not tier list, but like one of those rank every Pokemon by your favorites or whatever grids. And I eventually came down to which one I just naturally found was better, my favorite compared to all the others. So yeah, no, I get it. I also like a lot of Pokemon. I can't make up my mind that quickly or that easily either. Mudkip was my starter in Emerald, never played Ruby Sapphire. Yeah, I played Emerald a lot too. I had both. I owned Ruby. Well, my brother owned Ruby, and he would play that all the time, and I would watch him play it or whatever. And then I convinced my mom to buy me a copy of Pokemon Emerald. So I played his Ruby first for a little bit, and then I got my own copy of Emerald. Everyone after X and Y are dog water. I respectfully disagree. I think all the new games after X and Y are some of the best games they've ever produced. Let me put it this way. I don't think there's a bad Pokemon game, period. I just think, I think there's some that just naturally stand higher than others. Oh, wow, I almost picked the very wrong. Favorite legendary is Deoxys, valid. Favorite starter is Blastoise, valid. Favorite non-legendary, or favorite non-legendary non-starter is Pidgeot. Valid too. All those are valid. I mean, anything you say would be valid, but those especially are, you know, pretty good. No, nothing to complain about there. What I think about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I didn't care for them, but not because they were bad games, just because I, like many other people, was just kind of tired of going back to Kanto, and it kind of just felt like a plug to get more people to play Go and have that tie into Go. I think the catching system is unique, but I didn't care for the fact that a lot of the game is just based around you only using your Pikachu or your Eevee. Like, you're really not encouraged too much to use other Pokemon. So, not bad games. Good games, just a little boring, but playing HeartGold right now too. It's a sign. Gotta have Pidgeot on every team I can get him on. Dragonite is your second favorite. Hey, if you know your favorites, like I said, you're better than me, because I can't make up my mind half the time. What's your team? Right now, the only permanent members of the team I got are the Chikorita and the Zubat that you can see either below or above me, depending on how you're watching. Probably above. Those are the two permanent members. And then right now, I have a Mareep and an Onix in here for temporary party members, just for a little bit until I can get some other ones to replace them. But I do have a full team planned out. Shellbell, hey, I'll take that. You're not going to run Mareep as good in the league? Yeah, I've ran an Ampharos before. It's good. I just, not this time. Yeah, I do have a planned team, yep. I guess I'll give that to you for now. So we made it to the cave. Let me save here. And with that, with 2 hours and 38 minutes of game time and almost 3 hours stream, that's where I'm going to call it for tonight, guys, because I do live in the Eastern time zone and it is almost 3 a.m. So I appreciate everyone who stopped by, who followed, who gifted. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you so much. Who else were you thinking of using, or is it a surprise? I mean, it's not a surprise necessarily, but I'm gonna, you know, you'll have to just stick around and find out. But yes, it is late, so I am gonna call it here. Tori, thank you for the follow, and Matiha, or Matija. But yeah, so thank you so much, everyone. Who followed and who came in, who liked, who gifted. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, make sure you follow me on all of my socials here. I don't know if I have it, but yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Happy Valentine's to anyone who is celebrating. I appreciate you all so much, and yeah. I will be live again tomorrow, hopefully. And I will hopefully see all of you guys there. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I will see you guys next time.